Well, we're going to start the class number one and we are going to see key concepts. Starting, we will see introduction, then statement of team objectives, later potential of my team, then frequent mistakes, and for finish, tools. About Hattrick. Hattrick has been the most popular virtual manager football game in the world for 26 years, currently in 150 countries. Most of its users have been playing it for a large number of years, uninterruptedly or returning to it. The average user is between 25 and 50 years old. There are different tools to complement the game and have allowed to improve the user experience. A successful long-term project can take up to 3 real years to obtain competitive results. Wow! What we will learn today. Today, reflect on whether I am clear about my team's objectives and what type of user I want to be, about making classic mistakes starting today, and know and learn how to use tools that complement Hattrick. First, define your Hattrick user profile. We have different options and let's see what is going on. Play to reach the highest division and fight for a Hattrick Masters. For example, in my case, I am this kind of user, or be a national team farm. It is my case too, but not completely. Or actively participate in the forums and share with the community. This is my case too. Or users who want to be coach or staff of national team. This is my case too. And users who just want to have fun and enjoy Hattrick. This is me for sure. Okay, you can choose one or maybe everything. You can decide what kind of manager you can be. So ask yourself, considering your user profile, it is recommending to set your objectives. So, is it the team I have well designed to achieve the objectives I set for myself with my club? Do I know Hattrick tools? Do I have knowledge about how to be a firm? How can I be part of a staff or coach of a national team? What do I need to know to have a competitive team? Well, we need to be an expert in training and training plans. We need to be an expert in the transfer market and management of the club's economy. And we need to be an expert in match planning. Yes, it is true. If you are not good in all of this, you will never get success on Hattrick. Answer yes or no to these questions. Questions to diagnose my current team. Okay, people. Do I have players for my final project of similar ages? I am in 5 division. Is it the average age of my principal players greater than 25 years? Answer yes or no on your mind. Do I have interesting players in my youth academy where I could create a better project? And last, I don't know what style of play I want to project my team with. Well, if you have two answers in which you will answer yes, then I advise you to make a training plan, financial plan, and make a partial or complete renovation of your team that allows you to go future and achieve your goals. Example: potential of a good team. Here we can see some players. Two of them are from youth academy. It means homegrown players. We can see that they have similar age, no more than 1 year and a few days of difference between them, and we can see that they have speciality and they have two good potential. Okay, over 2000. So this is a good example of players that we need to have to start a very good project uh, that allows to you to reach the best divisional of your country or fight for the final of the cup or maybe win the Hattrick Masters. Okay, continue. Frequent mistakes. Please avoid, guys, avoid it. Don't do friendlies every week. Yes, if you forget playing friendlies every week, you will lose training and you will lose money. So never forget to do it every week. Two, train players who are too old who will not be part of your final plan. Okay, this is very important because uh, too old players don't receive very good training and they decrease their skills. So it's not good idea to train them if they won't be part of your final project. Number three, don't use all your training slots. Yes, you have to use your all your training slots. Okay. For example, if you're training defense and you are playing with four defense, it is not good because you are losing one slot. So if you're training defense, use 5 players on league and 5 players on friendlies or cup. Okay. Number four. Train secondary skill such as paces or set pieces when your players are young for a long time. Yes, these secondary skills um, training is not an easy. It is an easy training to improve. So how it will be up faster. It's better to do it when your players will be older, not younger. When your players are young, you have to train principal skills like defense, keeper, scoring. Well, number five, train players who are not good enough. Yes, if you have players with any potential lower than 2000, it is not good idea to train them because even when you will finish to train them and you always be training them to 100%, the player won't be good enough. So your team won't have good quality. Number six, buying players at very high prices or selling players at lower price. Yes. You need to know the transfer market, and you have to be patient. And the best idea in this case is don't put on sale a player on zero, and uh, wait for the best moment to set the transfer on the transfer market. Number seven, not knowing how to manage the team spirit. Yes, guys, please don't go match of the season every week. That's very bad idea, and I can tell you the the best idea in this case is to play it cool every week. Sometimes play it normal, and just one or two times in a season play much of the season. Okay, number eight, not knowing how to manage your youth academy. The youth academy is one of the most important aspects to get money in Hattrick. So learn how to manage it. Number nine, not deciding between competing, training, or both. Yes, sometimes we don't know if compete in league or compete in cup or both, and we don't get a good performance because we tried to fight for cup, but we couldn't, and we didn't uh, win the league too. So you have to decide what you want to compete for when the season is starting, or as soon as possible. Number 10, have players of very different ages. Okay, this is not bad, but is a bad decision if you have players of different ages that are for your Finnish team. Okay, you can have players to get some money or improve your level skills of your team, but not players for your long term of different ages. Just 2 years is enough. No more than 2 years of difference, please. 11. Not have a long term plan. Yes. Well, this is very easy to understand, but if you don't have a plan, you will never have success in Hattrick. You need to know what are you going to do in the next 4 years, every week. 12. To change training from time to time every week. Yes, this is not uh, a good advice for newies, but if you are an expert, maybe you can do it because I suppose you know what are you doing. But if you are starting playing hat-trick, is bad idea because the most important is to train some players, to get some skills, to sell some players and keep on your team others. Okay, let's for 13. Train at a high percentage of condition without competing. Yes, if you do this, you will get worse players in the future. So it's not a good idea. 14. Use principal players in friendlies. If you are playing friendlies, you don't have to win it. It's not needed you win friendlies. Okay? Just are friendlies, just are used to train, and don't use your principal players on this kind of matches because they can get injured. 15. Hire psychologists or tactical assistants when not competing. Yes, if you are not competing still, you don't need this kind of assistance, okay? 16. Train players in a single skills. This is a very common mistake that managers do, and you have to consider the salary or wage of your players. Um, Never do it, please. Just train to 15 and then change train to playmaking or passing or other training. And then when your player will be, for example, 27 or 28, you can back to your principal training and finish it to let your player on 18, but not doing uh, in a continued way, please. Tools, products, CHPP. We can find very important tools that some managers have created. For example, Hattrick Portal Pro. This is a tracker for players for national teams. It is a very good tool because you can make a training plan and you can manage the players of your country if you're a scout or national team coach. We have Tricks Beta that is very useful in my opinion because we can see very different stats. Um, for example, potential of players. For example, hat stats of my team while I'm making my match planning, um, and many others that you will see if you install. Then we have Hattrick app for cell phone. This is very good too because we can get some notifications when we have to buy some players or something like that. And Rate My Academy, that is a, a new website where we can see what are our best players of our youth academy, and then we can see if some of our players have any hidden speciality. And well, see you in God Chakota. And I have a phrase for you guys. People think that patience is the ability to wait, but that's not true. Patience is how we behave while we wait. Yes, guys, if you want to improve your team, if you want to improve your hat skills, you can take some private classes with me. This is my website, Gotchagota, and you can book a class when you want. Okay, let's see you in the lesson number 2.